man. I appreciate it, dog.
Let's meet your Los Angeles Sparks. Starting at shooting guard at 5'6".
Hello and welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Seattle Storm going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. Alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for joining us. And so off the tip, it's Seattle. Here's Stewart, and she uses the glass on the layup.
That's so impressive by Stewart. Work off the contact and finish. She is just so tough.
Pass to Parker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense. Just telling them no easy layups. As simple as that. And I like to see it.
And here is Bird. And she banks in the layup.
Not an easy basket from Bird, but she has tremendous body control. It's helped her throughout the years.
Outside Tolliver. Parker gets the bucket.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Pass to Stewart. The floater. Count it.
It's funny. It's almost like she has a radar. Sue Bird with a great feel for where her teammates are. That comes with experience.
Now here's Tolliver. D right on her. And Williams gets it to go.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
Now here is Stewart. The basket good off the assist from Sue Bird.
Looking good so far. Made all 4 of their shots to get it going.
Outside Tolliver. The kick out to Parker. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 from Christy Tolliver. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, I love the way Tolliver shoots the rock. You know, the long ball is her specialty, and she's not afraid to let it loose.
Alicia Clark on the wing. Buries it from 3-point range.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
And it's Candace Parker penetrating. Yep, count it.
They're shooting 80% so far. Obviously, it's early, but offensively, they're looking great.
Now here's Bird. She's covered by. Here's Clark. Neko Gumake with the block.
Doesn't want to allow any easy buckets. Agumake is a no-nonsense defender.
The offensive rebound. And it's Stewart missing. That's right. Here come the Sparks. Here's Williams. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Great ball movement on the fast break.
Seattle calls timeout. And here in the first, 3 minutes in. Pass to Prince. And the Storm miss again. The Sparks leading. Simone Augustus goes in. Here's Parker. Goes right through for bucket number 3. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point. It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
Here's Weiss. And the Sparks, another 3.
Well, you might be surprised by Williams' court vision, but she isn't. She knows she can make sharp passes offensively.
Now here is Stewart. She's got 8. A one-on-one situation. Parker, good.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
If they match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Pass to Clark from outside the arc. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. Parker, good.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Seattle trailing here. And they're looking for some kind of...
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Yep, that one goes.
And the transition D right now, well, it's basically non-existent.
Well, 3 straight fast break buckets. D has been sleepwalking.
Wake up.
Stewart score the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
The incredible focus Stewart has. Even when the D gets physical, she stays with the play.
Shots good by Agumake.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
And the Sparks with possession here. They lead by 11. Back to Williams. No good with the triple. Left side, Canada. Howard up top. Prince. Back to Howard. Alicia Clark on the wing. Off target from outside.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Here's Parker. The basket good off the assist from Nneka Ogwumike.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane. The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
Here's Weiss. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. The Sparks on top, up by 11. And the second quarter... And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
It's been fun to watch. Everybody out there looking to make the extra pass in the first quarter.
I'll tell you what stands out for me. It's been a total team effort out there. Just fantastic basketball being played.
Right side, Parker. Second shot opportunity, and she lays it up and in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside. She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Parker. She's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10 shots. 90% is an A in my book and anyone's book. The basket counts and 1. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, and sometimes you hear the comparisons to Kevin Durant, and they are understandable. Stewart is the total package. She's got height, length, she can pass the ball, she can shoot the ball, and she plays defense.
Here's Parker. Excellent D there from Mercedes Russell. Sammy Whitcomb goes in. Offensive board. Pass to Bird. Russell. Lloyd. She's covered by Ogwumike. Clock at 6. And the foul on Gray. That's her first foul. Here's Stewart. She's got 17. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Now the Sparks with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Count the basket.
Not many still shooting them in range, but don't tell that to Bird. She just loves this area of the court.
And it's Candace Parker penetrating, and that one dropped.
When they've gone to her, she's come through. Keep getting her touches.
Out to Lloyd. Back to Bird. This one for three. That shot, no good. And the Sparks the other way now. To the inside. Here's Parker. And there's the rejection.
At 6'6", Russell is a capable shot blocker. She knows how to make a statement on defense.
Some more nice work in the paint. She has really established herself inside.
Bird outside. Pass to Lloyd. Right side, Stewart. 5 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
And that keeps her at 100% from the field this quarter.
And the Sparks call time here.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Outside, Tolliver. To the middle. Gray. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
A high IQ basketball player, Tolliver can initiate an offense with ease.
Now a timeout called by Seattle.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something. Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Victor pocket. Stewart. She's covered by Ogumake. And the basket is good.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Finished off the break.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Here's Ogumake. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And those points all start with Gray. The tremendous feed, the unselfishness of the All-Star.
To the wing, right side. It's stolen by Neko Ogumake. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That one on Lloyd. And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
The Ogumakes have to be the best sister duo in WNBA history. Shanae with her sister Nneka, both All-Stars and fantastic ambassadors for basketball.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Fires it. Ogumake. Good on the short little jump shot.
She picked her out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Outside Lloyd. It's stolen by Ogumake. Here's Tolliver. Finished off the break.
Tapped into a reserve of energy. Tolliver is athletic and has no problem getting out and running.
No coverage that time.
This quarter has brought out the best in her, and even though they're still trailing, she has been impossible to contain.
And Chelsea Gray, here we go. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Look how fluid Gray is on the drive, ready to make any necessary adjustments to beat the D.
13 feet out. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Inside. Here's Ogumake. Good. And Christy Tolliver gets the assist.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Pass to Prince. Here's Russell. Here's Whitcomb. No good on the 3. Gray right side. Gray left side. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Mercedes Russell. Pass to Prince. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. Sparks ahead. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. What a game we're seeing from Stewart.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Parker with a strong contribution so far in this one.
She has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit the damage she's doing inside.
Prince's shot's good.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now Tolliver uses the glass to finish the layup.
Comfortable being uncomfortable. Tolliver can score in pretty much the most difficult situations.
Took him no time at all on that one.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. Such a high basketball IQ with Agumake. Uses the fake to get to the line.
She's getting her first free throw attempts of the night. And good on both. Seattle with the ball, trailing by 13. Here's Clark, and the Storm, another three.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Parker's shot is off.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Clark with it, guarded now by Tolliver. Here's Prince, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Natasha Howard. That's her first foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's Candace Parker penetrating. Excellent D there from Mercedes Russell. Pass to Canada. Prince. Back to Canada. Prince. She's guarded by Williams. Lays it in off the breakaway.
It's been all about tempo and pace with them, and it's led them to a big advantage in fast break points.
It's a big reason they're in front, Tim. All that early offense, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed
and
it.
And this is a team that loves to go up and down the floor, Brian, and we love to watch it.
Once again, Team Dancers.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. From deep, Sue Bird knocks down the three ball.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Pass to Augustus. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. And here is Howard. Parker defending. And here is Bird. And it's off from three-point range.
And their first miss for the second half. They come out strong.
And she drops in the layup off glass.
The defense cannot figure out how to stop Parker. It's almost impossible for defenders to stay in front of her.
Here's Bird. Another shot. She can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Candace Parker.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
They've looked very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure the man, pressure something.
Timeout called the Sparks. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
That one goes. Count it.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Ryan, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Using her height to her advantage inside, Parker just pushing her way through it all and capitalizing.
And here's Sue Bird outside. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Look, if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against her every time she takes the ball into three-point land.
Well, you're right again, Brian. Anything less than lockdown defense on her, it's going to result in 3 points. You can count on that. Well, when you watch Candace Parker play, she's so talented you forget she's 6'4". It allows her to be a menace down low.
She's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions. And she makes both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
They've yet to miss, so yeah, you really can't do any better.
And again, it's the Storm missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
So skilled at the catch-and-shoot game. Williams doesn't need much time or space to get her shot off.
You know, she's made up for a lack of size in the post with a lot of extra effort. She's done some serious work on the board.
A shot by Weiss, no good. Bird right side. Basket number 5 goes in. She's now 5 for 12 from the floor.
She has definitely turned things around in this game. She was more of a background player in the first half, but here in the second half, she's looking like a star.
If they're going to be successful, they need her scoring, and certainly they've gotten it today, and then some.
From deep three-point range, Bird gets the bucket.
Well, it's really been a tale of 2 halves for her. A slow start, but this quarter, she's really taking over.
It's stolen by Natasha Howard. Pass to Stewart. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
From deep, Sue Bird. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
From way downtown. That just gets into a defender's head. Bird knows. You know, that forces the defense to come out even further to stop her.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Yes, it's good.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Over to the wing. And Candace Parker gets the whistle that time. That's her first foul. That will count. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Sparks ahead. They lead by 14. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the 4th. Here's Prince. Launches a three. A rebound by Gray.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Stewart up top. Prince.
On the wing, Sammy Whitcomb.
No good from outside. Ogwumike outside. Parker. Basket good.
They own the paint right now, 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Whitcomb with it.
Ogwumike's there. Here's Howard. Three-pointer, Brianna Stewart. Good on the three-point shot.
The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
Christy Tolliver attacking. The three from Candace Parker. It's rebounded by Seattle. The three. Offensive rebound, Storm. Candace Parker with the steal. Here's Augustus. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I think Tolliver was born to assist because it seems like finding open teammates is in her DNA. Oh my gosh, she's making it look easy right now, and I expect them to run the offense through her until the defense forces it out of her hands.
The Sparks call timeout.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
And it's Candace Parker penetrating.
For a forward, Candace Parker can really dribble and drive to the rack. That's just a great display of speed right there.
And that one falls, so she hits both of them. And the Storm with possession. From deep, Sue Bird. Good work defensively by Shanae Ogwumike.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
From deep, Sue Bird. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Stewart, she's covered by Ogwumike. Bird outside. Here's the three. That shot missing. Now the Sparks take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Ogwumike. A beautiful reverse layup.
They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court to get control.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack. This is quite a performance we're seeing from her today. Not one miss on the day, which means that's right. She's a perfect 100% from the field.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Without question, Candace Parker displaying her skills today.
She's cooking with gas right now. They needed to call this timeout so the whole team can get a game plan together and shut her down.
Shanae Ogwumike with the drive. Got her in the air with the pump fake and took advantage.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two squads.
Yeah, they're really attacking the middle offensively. It's been quite the contrast. With the success they've been having from three-point range since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard looks a lot different soon.
You know, that's assuming they can continue their hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make a run.
Prince, guarded by Augustus. From deep, Sue Bird. Neko Ogwumike with the rebound. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
It's Simone Augustus on the wing. An amazing finish with a hand right in her face.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear, no matter what the lead is. It's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
And that one drops for her.
You know, over the second half of her career, Parker's assist numbers have increased significantly, thanks in large part to her savvy.
Had a nice open look right there.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Pass to Parker. To Oliver. The kick out to Parker. Shoots the three. Good. And Christy Tolliver gets the assist.
Not afraid to leave her comfort zone and stretch the floor. Parker just likes to make plays.
Bird. She's covered by Ogumake. And again, Seattle with the triple.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was sweet.
Seriously, and I was looking over at the opponent's bench, and they couldn't believe it either.
Yeah, they're totally shocked.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Here's Augustus. And the Sparks, another three.
And hey, look, Augustus can make this, especially when she's shooting it with this type of confidence.
And here's Sue Bird outside. Candace Parker pulls it in. So it's the Sparks now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Oliver